What is going on, world? What's up, everyone? It's Zero here. Today I'm bringing you guys a brand new StarCraft 2 video. This one is between two players on the WCS Pro circuit. Spawning here in the top right hand corner of 16-bit LE, playing with the red Zerg pieces. He is currently the best player on the planet and is continuing his reign on the WCS Pro circuit. His name is none other than Serral. And his opponent, spawning in the cross position, playing with the blue Terran pieces. He's a very well-known Terran player in the WCS Pro circuit, and he's going up against the best player on the planet, so it should be interesting to see what he ends up doing in this game number one. His name is Kelazhur. So guys and girls, I am very excited about this game and this series in particular. It is a best of 5 series that was played at the WCS in Austin and was one of the games in the round of 16. As I said, Serral, of course, one of the, just absolute incredible players in StarCraft, one of the best players all time, I would have to say, already in StarCraft 2, and the best in the world right now. And of course, I know Kelazhur, this is a great Terran player as well. He does, kind of get overshadowed by players like Maru and Innovation, but I still think that he is a great Terran player, to say the least. So should be interesting to see what he decides to do in this game number one. Looks like he's going to open up, of course, with the barracks, and then he's going to go ahead. Looks like he's going to probably expand here early on and go for that early Reaper Scout, as Serral is going to go for that hatch gas pool opener, very standard opener for him. And as I said, this game, of course, every game does matter when we're talking about a best of 5 series that was played at the highest level of play, the WCS in Austin. Of course, guys, in the round of 16, if you advance, you move on to the round of 8, and then you, of course, have a chance at possibly the semifinals and then the grand finals. And of course, if you win that grand finals, you automatically get invited to BlizzCon. So a massive, massive ordeal. A lot is on the line here. So should be interesting, to say the least, what each of these players decide to do. We are going to see Serral going for that very quick metabolic boost upgrade, which of course is the Zergling speed upgrade. And then we are going to see, of course, this Reaper is going to come across the map and start doing a little bit of some damage here. Nothing too crazy. We are going to see the follow-up, though, by Kelazhur. He looks like he's going to go for, of course, the double Hellions out of the factory. He is going to also try to get a little bit of some scouting information across the map with this Reaper. Just trying to be a little bit of a nuisance, but more and more Queens are going to be coming out, so I'm sure that this is going to be well defended by Serral. That said, the third hatchery is going to be going down for Serral. He's getting that, technically, that natural expansion as his third. And that said, we are going to see the starport coming in now for Kelazhur. He looks like he's also going to start the double Widowmine production out of that factory, so I like that decision a lot as well. So it does look like both of our players are starting to kind of show us a little bit of what, their techs of choice are going to be. Serral more so is just kind of macroing up a bigger and bigger economy instead of going for that, intense or kind of going for a little bit of that aggression. He's kind of deciding instead to try to just macro up a massive economy. And that said, it does look like we are going to see, of course, the lair coming in now for Serral. So Serral's getting that lair out and is going to start being able to start, morphing in those higher tier lair-based units. But a couple of Queens are now going to begin the creep spread production. We do have a Reaper as well as a couple of these Hellions that are going to try to do a little bit of some damage to some of these creep tumors. Does look like Kelazhur is also planning on possibly doing a little bit of some drop play as well. But as you can see, Serral has a way of really spreading out his overlords all around the map, so we can kind of see exactly what's going on all over the place. Now that said, here we go. We are going to see, of course, the drop play does come in, but of course, just like that, Serral is on top of it very quickly. Now, we are going to see the Nidus network coming in. I love this decision by Serral. He looks like he's going to, he wants to get a little bit aggressive here, and I like that decision a lot. He's going to try to catch a couple of these Hellions as well as that Reaper a little bit off guard. And looks like the beautiful micro there, getting that medevac was in a beautiful position. And another is a more drop play. Looks like it's going to be coming in by Kelazhur. He's got a medevac full of some more Widow Mines. Serral's defense, what I gotta say, one thing I give Serral a lot of credit for is not only having incredible, offense, but his defense is also some of the best in the world. Now these Zerglings are getting absolutely fried at this point. They are going to get a couple of units for their troubles, but looks like he is trying to just see if there is a, any kind of timings on this. But we are going to see, of course, that Nidus worm is going to be coming in, and of course the queens come out first so they can get those transfuses, and it looks like he is going to go right on top of all of this production. Serral is absolutely doing so much damage right now. Beautiful play here by Serral, trying to kind of throw off Kelazhur by running in with some of those Zerglings, just trying to distract him for a long enough period of time, and now we're going to start seeing the morphing of those Ravagers. Here we go. It looks like there is a lot of damage that's being dealt. Queens as well as those Roaches, Ravager as well, are just going to start doing a lot of damage. And the question is there going to be enough here for Kelazhur? There's a lot of damage that is being dealt at this point. Oh, this is so painful to watch. Can Kelazhur get this back, or is Serral going to take game number 1-0 with some beautiful timings on the Nidus network? Absolutely devastating. And now the front door is open and the Zerglings are here. We do have a bunker that is down in the low ground of this natural expansion, but here we go. It looks like Serral's going to try to pounce on this bunker at this point, and all of these SCVs are going to be so vulnerable. Once this bunker goes down, it might just be GG. If this does go down, it does look like it is going to. And all of these SCVs are now going to try to pounce on these queens as well as these Ravagers, but the Ravagers are doing so much damage. The Roaches are just destroying. These SCVs are just going down one at a time. GG is called, and Serral takes game number 1 in a little bit of a cheesy fashion, but at the same time, just a beautiful timing attack with the Nidus network, which we all know is very hard to guard against if you are the Terran opponent. I hope you guys did enjoy this game between Serral and Kelazhur, and if you guys did, leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, stay positive, and I'll see you guys all in game number 2.